Good morning. It's gonna be a short stream, so I'm hopping on earlier. It's my dad's birthday today. So we got some plans. Let me pull up YouTube. Okay, I'm not gonna waste time like I did for the last several days where like I get everything ready and by the time I get on, it's already 10 o'clock. Easy open trade? No, it was hard for me, but nailed it. No drawdown at all. For me, no drawdown. I got in pretty late. I got in how can we check this? Positions. Come on, QUANTOWER, where is the freaking orders? I usually check on you know, Rhythmic, but since I don't have it logged in. So I didn't get into the trade until 9:30, 25 seconds in. I didn't get filled until I waited quite a while to get filled long. Yeah, I did too. All right, let's see. Let's keep it going here. Let's keep it going. So the account that I lost money on yesterday, I think I lost $500 on it. I think it's that one. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know freaking which account it was. Not this one. Which one did I lose? See, I don't even know. That's sometimes just good when you don't know. I think it's these two. No, that's Lucid. Where the hell are those accounts? It's this one. This one for sure. I guess this one. So I didn't trade it the way I wanted to. I wanted to take 4 contracts on those, and I didn't. But guys, I got approved on Apex finally for my Friday's request. If you guys notice, it's $36,000 for May, my best month of the year, and I don't remember exactly when was the last time I made that much. It might be my best month since June of last year, but I'm not 100% sure. I trade on the opening rate trade. I trade the same way I trade here on the stream. No difference. 2 contracts. I trade no different on the opening trade than I do on my reversal traps. All right, let's see. Also got to approve the bull knocks. So bull knocks is uncapped. So I'm gonna try to push a little bit more on bull knocks. Also, obviously nailed. I have to log out. I guess if you don't log out of NinjaTrader, I would drive me nuts because I never shut down my QUANTOWER. But yeah, almost at second payout here with Tradeify. Today I'm gonna be requesting my first ever payout with Tradeify. Clay, I have no idea. It's gonna be my first payout. I would say some of my trades are longer than 5 seconds, so I'm not too worried about that. If it was 10 seconds, that's different. 5 seconds, I don't think I'm too concerned with. Are we ripping already, guys? Why are we ripping always? Jeez, can we dump first? How am I supposed to trade this? If let's say if I got denied on Tradeify for that, then I'll just trade my traps on it. I wouldn't stress too much. Today's trade was 10 seconds for me. Right? Today was 10 seconds, so five seconds is very fast. I definitely have some 5 seconds or less, but all right. I'm gonna trade. I have 2 accounts that I'm waiting for a payout, so make sure I don't trade those accounts. Another payout would take profit. I always forget. I gotta look at my P&L and I notice. And then I notice the payout. I wish I had the courage to take all 4 accounts and take profit to the payout, but I would make so much more money. But $500 a day is gonna be my goal, and $500 a day for a whole month is gonna give me $10,000. So if I can make $10,000, I made $5,000, like $5,500 in May on take profit. So if I could double that, then I'll think about increasing to 3 accounts. But the loss is going to come eventually, and I might get beat up. So I daily withdraw. And but Joey, they take 20%. I withdrawn from Take Profit Trader for 18 days in a row, guys. 18 days in a row I withdrew from Take Profit. I'm already at $8,000 in requests for June, guys. I am feeling really, really excited for June. Just finished $36,000 in May, and I'm already at, I think we have news at 9:45 because this candle looks, see how the spread opens? This is what used to happen at the opening trade. See how that, I love that feature in QUANTOWER where you could see the spread. This gray box is the spread, bid and ask. And see how it's acting weird? I feel like there's going to be news. Maybe not. Maybe. Is there news? Yeah. See, I didn't even know there was news, and I could tell right away by how that's moving before the news. Seems like minor news because 9:45 doesn't usually have big news, but we do have NFP on Friday. I don't know if I'm going to try to work on some evals for that. Maybe on Top Step or something. Really want to get back into Top Step because I think I can milk Top Step now nicely. But the scaling plan is what sucks with Top Step. If I could do the 150K accounts, that would be great. Because then I could do 3 contracts. All right, I need to figure out what accounts I'm trading. Hold on, guys. I'm going to make a copy trader group. So let's trade that. Damn, I traded that many accounts? $47. Damn, I really went fucking heavy on the opening trade today. Holy crap. All right, so let me just make sure I'm not trading my payout account. Okay, no. So these are my payouts for May. I made 25,000 in Apex with 4 denials. And look, yeah, I made some money early on in the May, but most of it was in the second half. That's why I'm so excited for June. I'm already $3,500 under review. I've been under review pretty much constantly. Almost all my accounts been. But if it's like the first payout, I don't know what the history of the account is. If it's like, you know, multiple payouts, then I'm pretty sure. Yes, you have a paid license for QUANTOWER to do that. Yes, I use QUANTOWER Copy Trader. And I use TradeSyncer too. So I'm able to trade on NinjaTrader and copy trade. This is messy, but I made $476 today on pretty much past one eval here on Tradeify, and I'm getting close to a payout with the second account here. I'm gonna request a payout from this account today. Don't let me forget to flip it. And it should be good to go to get to 5 accounts. If I get a payout today from Tradeify and I actually get approved, then tomorrow I'm gonna YOLO these evals. If I don't pass, I'm gonna go straight to funded. I want to be at 5 accounts with straight to funded. I mean, with Tradeify. 2 would be straight to funded. 3 would be evals. Kind of get an idea of how they work. I have no idea if there's difference in payouts and stuff for each account. The main difference I know is 35% consistency versus 20% consistency. When I'm trading like this, consistency does not matter to me at all. I could get down to 10% consistency if I had to. Uh, 4 contracts. There we go. Sell off, baby. Where I get this summary accounts, someone made it. There's 2 versions of it, I've been told. One's free, QuantGuard, and then the one I have is paid version. I'm going to post a link in case you are interested. If you want a free version, then go look for it. It's called QuantGuard. I like mine. If you use my code, it's going to be $50. I am not affiliated with this. My code is because he's in my Discord. So for my Discord, he has a coupon code, but I do not get any percentage, nor do I want any percentage of that. I sent him $150 for it because he sent it to me and I thought it was free. So I asked him if he's going to like, accept like any form of tip. And he made like 3-4 updates already. I got to re-download it. He made updates where there's a summary now. So I could see a summary of my P&L. All right, let's see if we could get a sell-off here. We have not broken the 15-minute range yet, so that's good. So I'm going to take a 15-minute opening range trade as well with one account. I don't know which one. I have a theory on 100, not 150, on the 50. No, not 50, 15. I have a theory on the 15 opening range. Will it work? I don't know. It's been working every day. I don't take it yet. I've been watching. But if it breaks and holds, I'm going to take it for... Yesterday we had a perfect situation for the opening range. Today we don't because I'm actually live and I'm streaming. It's always like that. Do I plan on streaming the open? No. Nope. I learned last year. If everyone followed me, they could ban that so easily. If everyone starts just making money like I am, I don't want that to happen. It happened last year. I'm not letting that happen again. It's too much money. People will copy me. People are going to bitch when it loses. It's just not worth it. There's a lot of people doing it already. People watch me all the time, right? They know what I'm doing because I talk about it all the time. But I want you to do it on your own and figure it out. So when it stops working, you tweak it, okay? You use your own stop loss that you prefer, you know? All those things you just do on your own, and then it becomes your own strategy. And yeah, you learned it from me, but at the same time, you're in control of it. So if the market stops working for some reason, like it did for me, I tweaked it. I completely changed it, how I'm trading it now compared to last year. We have news at 10. Okay. Yep. If you tune in right to the beginning of the stream, you could see the trade on the chart. I usually take it off after a couple minutes because it's different accounts I'm going to be trading now. What account was this? Yeah, this one. Oh, because that's MNQ, that's why. So right there is a trade. This is 9:30 candle. Very straightforward. As long as you don't get caught to the short side here. You could have easily been caught short. Okay, I hope the news sends this market down a little bit more. Obviously, if it breaks the 15-minute opening range on the news, then I'm not going to trade it like that. Come on, baby. Send it. Because I got an hour. I got an hour to stream. It's my dad's birthday today, and I got to go finish. Guys, my wrists and my body is so sore from the topsoil work yesterday. We got done and like the truck didn't come till 5 p.m. 3 of us moved 18 yards of dirt. Guys, hit the likes. Tom is here. Maybe we'll do a giveaway today. It's my dad's birthday. I'm feeling good. Had my best month of the year in May and off to a really good start in June. So maybe we'll do a small giveaway. Yep, waiting for the news, 10 seconds. Come on, send it down, though. Please send it down. If it sends it up, I am going to be pissed. Yes. Yeah, boy. Oh, jeez. Did I get my dad into trading? No, he would hate it. I kind of want to take it now below here. That would be the opening range, but I should take that on one account. I prefer longs. Tough spot. Tough market today, man. It's like, I hate trading in the middle. Try not to make the same mistake I made yesterday. But I felt good, guys. I walked away yesterday, got busy with work, and I did not dwell on the losses. And the best part is, realized, the one thing I realized yesterday after stream, so I was right on 3 accounts. All 3 of the accounts were at payouts, either Thursday or Friday. And I got approved either on Monday or on Tuesday, yesterday. So the one account I lost on yesterday actually got approved after close. And the other 2 I lost on, I got approved on Monday. So there was 0 damage done really to the accounts. No, profits were lost. I don't really count profits that are below safety net. If it's below safety net, I don't really count it, even though while I'm trading recently, I could definitely get those payouts. Because after 3 payouts, you get the safety net at Apex. Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to place it long there at a 2-legged pullback here. We'll see. If it pulls back too much, though, I will cancel. It's a nice spring up would be good. I would much rather see it sell off. If it sells off down to the lows, much easier long right there. For some reason, for me, reversals is the way to go. This is a middle. This is middle of the pack. So I gotta be more careful. But this maybe was just news, and then the market wants to continue higher. So if we keep making new lows here with these candles, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, so for now, this is going to be invalidated. It's making too many moves lower. Break of this candle short would be a good idea, I think, to take on an eval just to see if it would work. Because I've been watching this 15-minute opening range trade for a scalp of 22 ticks. If a candle closes below the opening range, and then you take the break of that candle. However, it's got to be obviously not news related, I think, to be more validated. What's my win rate? I would say 90. Right now, like last, I can't say forever, right? But like the last, well, opening range trade, my win rate's 100% since May 9th. Probably even sooner. The way YK Lotto, the way I trade the opening range trade is the same exact way I trade on stream. I might change a couple ticks, but same way. Perfect. This is perfect. Send it down. Tick chart must not show the 10 a.m. news gap. Right here. There's no gap. What do you mean news gap? Just a big move, 62 points. I'm sorry about your account. All right, I'm going to be looking for a reversal, especially at the bottom here. Again, two-legged pullback. Not going to just find the bottom. We're going to wait for two higher highs and the lower lows have to stop. As long as it continues to make lower lows, I am not taking it. 1 minute shows the gap. I think it's your charts. You got to refresh your charts. Oh. This is what you're talking about. Never seen that before. Damn. What was the news, guys? Maybe the news is bad. I've actually never seen a gap like that before. Hey, guys, we're going to close this gap. Okay, so we're going to go take a long and close the gap. Gap fill strategy. Buy my course. PMI, okay. Arco, good morning. Come on. This is going to be good. Unless the news is really bad and it keeps selling off. But I think we're going to bounce. Wow, this move is pretty small compared to yesterday. Damn. Didn't realize we went up that high yesterday. Whoa. I mean, no, I was here for that. I streamed till like 1 o'clock yesterday, no? Well, I didn't realize it was that strong of a day. I mean, I remember complaining about losing on longs. I think I lost. I forget where I lost. Here, maybe? I don't know. All right. So we got nice move up, V shape. We had first pullback here. So next candle red. I'm going to take the long. I always stop paying attention and then I miss the moves. Pull back to the moving average a little bit. This candle needs to be red. Needs to stay red. This could be the first pullback. I'm going to count this as a pullback here. Oh, see, that candle's green now, so I'm not taking that. What a strong bounce. It's a good sign. It's a good sign that this is a weak bounce and then we're going to go back up. But if it does this type of move, then it sucks. It kind of ruins the whole strategy because yeah, I just ruined the whole strategy right there. Sucks, but whatever. Not often we get a bounce like this. If you're trying to catch a bounce like this, you know, you might catch it one day, but so many other days you're going to get ran over. So I learned that the hard way. Still going to take the first pullback. Probably going to lose because it's into resistance now, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't have much time. If it's going to continue staying strong, it will be strong. If not, yeah, right into the moving averages, right into VWAP, right into the 200 movement. Not a good spot, too long, but I'm going to do it anyway. Sometimes overthinking it. If my chart did not have any indicators, I would not care, right? So again, only looking for 21 ticks, so really barely anything. Should even look for more because the volatility is quite high. Yeah, guys, got to pay attention to the news for sure. I am happy to be streaming because my news source is it's the chat. The chat tells me a lot of times because I tend not to check. I'll go on the streak while I'll check the news and then I forget. All right, let's see. Only problem I see with this is that now if I break this high, my trap is right here. So how much? Whoa, that's a big stop. Damn. Okay, so I will not be able to stop there. Damn, volatility really cranked up here, huh? I'm gonna have to stop out and then retake it right here at the lows. If I get in, of course. Still not even in. Yeah, I wish we pulled back here. If we would have pulled back here, that would have been an A+. Even if this candle would have closed red, it turned green the last second. If it stayed red, I would have taken that long here and it would have been an easy win. Unfortunately, I'm kind of scared to take this now. I don't know. It's flagging. There's no rules on Take Profit Trader as far as trading goes. You just can't trade news, red folder news. Everything else you could do. Obviously, you can't hedge accounts, stuff like, obvious stuff. But as far as like restrictions on trading, there's none. Best prop firm for sure. Okay, let's see if they do me dirty or if we're gonna go. There we go. There we go. That's the way we want to see it. All those stops triggered and boom, instant win. See, no one's asking about this strategy. Everyone wants to know the ORB. Same shit I just did, I do on ORB. I just did it with 3 accounts instead of 20. All right, that was nice. Guys, like police is here. The like police is here again. Everyone hit the like because we're going to do a giveaway. And I promised so many people the Take Profit accounts. I got like 4 people waiting for Take Profit accounts from me. As an affiliate, you get free accounts with Take Profit. It's actually the best affiliate program, I think, of all prop firms. Because you could give away the the accounts. Like I don't need any, right? So I'll get 4 accounts and I could give them away. And that rejected. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of that rejection. That's why I was kind of scared to even take this, but I'm glad I did, of course. Kind of hesitant after yesterday, but I think we're going to get more setups like this. All right. Do I have any other accounts to trade besides... I thought I activated an Apex account because I was at 19. Did I not activate? No, what the hell? I literally made a payment yesterday. I need to open up a I have to open up a ticket with Apex because I don't know what's going on. They didn't activate my 20th account. Yeah, definitely more upside. This could be a good breakout long again because now it failed to go lower. So now past eval. I have like a bunch of past evals still. Oh, but see, like this is the eval I activated and it didn't disappear. I'll take 10 contracts here on this eval for fun. Maybe I should do on trade day. Maybe I should trade the trade day eval. It's the same thing, same concept, two-legged pullback. Let's see if we could get it. This is just an eval because I didn't want to take this on the funded. When do I exit? Depends. Yesterday I took like $500 losses. So typically less than $700 or less than $750 because you don't want to get denied on payouts, but I got denied 4 times in May. So this I'm not gonna stop out. This I'm gonna let the account get blown, but this is just an eval. Anyone that uses stop losses on evals, I give you credit. I give you credit. Yeah. So now it's becoming choppy. This would have been if it pulled back right here, that would have been the best. If this one of these candles into the moving average. That's like the A plus. Oh, glad I didn't take that on the funded account, because there goes an eval. All right. I have 1, 2, 3 Apex accounts to trade, and I have 2 under payout review. So this is the one that I got to trade. 25K account. Oh wait, no, that could be under payout. No, it's not. Just got approved on this account yesterday. This account just got a payout yesterday. Yeah, to enter the giveaway, you have to hit the like button. If you didn't hit the like button and you enter the giveaway, karma is a real thing, guys. Karma is a real thing. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I could see that, because I can't. Like these people on Twitter that do giveaways, hit the like. You can't see likes on Twitter. And it's so annoying. I get tagged in those giveaways all the time, and I'm like, geez, you're just spamming my feed. And when people actually make comments, I can't even see them because it's covered in spam for giveaways. Tag 3 friends. Why don't I copy trade evals with ORB? I do. I do that on Take Profit Trader. I'm doing that on Tradeify. Look, tomorrow I'm going to pass it. I could pass it today, maybe. I just need $140. How about we trade that, guys? How about we try to pass this eval with Tradeify? This is 2 days combined, because you have to log out of NinjaTrader and log back in. Look, we'll disconnect and then connect. You'll see the actual P&L from today. See, made 500. I don't know. There's slippage for sure. There's definitely slippage on. I'll take it. It's positive slippage. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. $25K or $50K? I like both. Definitely nice to have a little bit of extra drawdown and more size. I'm even thinking, someone told me 150K are the way to go, because you could really imagine I could do 10 contracts in my opening range trade on the 150K account. A couple days, make a couple grand. Like, I'll give you an example. If I had 5 take profit accounts, the 150K accounts, right? And I copy traded all of them with 10 contracts, and I went on the same performance I just did for the last 18 days, I would have made over $100,000. Which would be impossible, because they would ban you anyway. I mean, not ban you, but they'll put you live. But I do have someone I'm in touch with. I don't know how to call these people, people I talk to that I'm not friends with, but I talk to. I don't know what you call that. And he's been waiting for a Take Profit live account since May 20th. So I know Tradeify had an issue with that too a while ago. Acquaintance. That's a hard word for a Pollock to say. If I bought NVIDIA in 2012, I would be a multimillionaire. Well, the thing is you can't buy. Okay, I'm going to prove my point. You can't buy NVIDIA in 2012. I could have 5 take profit accounts now, and I could trade the way I've been trading moving forward. So I can't buy NVIDIA in 2012, but I can yes, I guess if you think that NVIDIA is going to have the same performance from 2012 to now versus from now to 2035 or 2038, whatever, the distances in years, then yeah, you can. But I don't think that's going to happen because NVIDIA had a huge blow up in COVID times. How do I add the license? You log in, Paul. You log in. Right on the top of the toolbar, there's a little bit of like a person, like a circle with the person's head. Click on that and you can log in. You're contradicting yourself. Riley, I'm not going to get into this stupid point. My point is, if I get 150K accounts and I do 10 contracts, I could make a lot of money. So that's my point. And someone brought that up to me. So now we break out here. Okay, let me trade this last account here. Okay, so we have first pullback, higher low, going for it. Should I go for it? I'm going for it. Wait, what? Oh, Jesus. So I changed that. Go for 26 ticks this time. I don't know why, but feel a little. It is struggling though. It is struggling up here a little bit. I'll move this up a little bit. Top X. No, I don't really watch. I haven't watched in a while, but I know he got in trouble with YouTube. And he can't show his P&L anymore. He got in trouble with YouTube for making a get rich quick scheme, or make it look like it's a get rich quick scheme, because obviously he doesn't show everything. He doesn't show losses. He doesn't, I mean, he shows losses when he takes them, but he doesn't show, like, if you're just tuning in to see his P&L, you're not going to see it, right? Okay, we had a trap there, so I like this. I like this long. Let's see how it plays out, and then we'll get back into it. take a $500 loss because I can't really risk more. It's a 25K account. Choppy, choppy, choppy. I gotta take the traps lower. I'm waiting too long and then if it breaks this high now, I feel good about it. I'll break this high, please. No. I should probably take one off and let it work more. Tough trade. Think about taking one off while I'm in profit. Why are we stuck here? What's going on here? Is this the gap? Is this the gap fill, guys? Yep, this is the gap fill. Told you guys, buy my course. Gap fill strategy. Always works. 99% of the time it works. 20% of the time. Damn it. Should have taken it off. I knew it. Just wasn't going. That wasn't going. That should have went. That should have easily went. Because I could have held now and I could have added right here. Still could do it. Could still get out. I think about getting one out. I'm going to regret it if it just snaps back up now. Right? If it breaks, it's going to go. That's the thing. And I'm going to get out and regret it. Just fill me. There we go. Made me work for that. Almost got stopped out. But we didn't. All right. Ooh. How ATR helps you improve your quality of your trades? Well, ATR on the tick chart, I don't really understand yet. I'm still learning it. I have to always go back to 1 minute chart to kind of read the ATR because I've been using ATR for so long with 1 minute chart that I understand the value of it. You know, you have to understand what ATR means by watching it for a long time, and then you see what the market's doing and what the ATR is showing. Like right here, I know that the market's moving 12 points on average over the last 13 minutes on 1 minute candle. And I know that's kind of slow based on, you know, just trading all the time and just that's slow. It's better than yesterday. Yesterday we had 6. 6 is like overnight session slow. I like to be in like the 20 range. Like in the 20 range, I feel like it's like that sweet spot, especially for like 20 tick scalps. But even now, 20 ticks is not bad. But see how choppy we are? We have no clear moves. Yes, I use tick charts because I could see more patterns, more detail on the chart. So I'm not just jumping in. Because I used to trade on the 1 minute and I used to get so frustrated that there would be no setup for hours. Like the chart looked good and everything was fine, and then I just couldn't get the candle to close the way I wanted it to. And then someone brought up tick charts, so I'm trading tick charts because of the stream. I used to look at tick charts, I just didn't really care, and someone mentioned it on stream to take a look, and I did take a look, and I found a lot of good think about taking this trap on this account. Or should I take it on the Tradeify eval? Should I take it on the Tradeify eval because I'm almost past with it? But yeah, my price. What is going on here? NQ on QUANTOWER is so different than on NinjaTrader. I don't know. I have something wrong set up with NinjaTrader. This chart is not good. No, ATR is the range. ATR has nothing to do with any patterns. It's the range. ATR just tells you how volatile the market is. Did you get back the account almost blown yesterday? What do you mean blown? I lost $1,000. I wasn't even close to blowing it. I was not even halfway yet. That's funny that we put it that way. Yeah, sorry guys. I gotta change that overlay. There's no sale on bull knocks. 75% off right now. I'm gonna take it off from the stream. Hold on. Let me take it off from the stream. And promo as far as Apex goes, it's 71% off. So I wouldn't buy. Not after we just had so much 90% off sales. But Apex does have a $100 activation fee promo. So if you have any 90% off evals that you pass now, you're gonna pay only $100 to activate, which is awesome. No, I only traded 2 of those accounts small, or now 3. I traded 3 accounts, yeah, but small. I thought I had it set up where I was gonna trade 4 contracts, but I didn't. I'm so tempted to do 3 contracts on the opening range trade, guys. Try to get to full $2,000 payouts per account next payout window next week. If I could get to a full payout next week, oh man, what a June this would be. I would be on pace to break my record. Because now I have uncapped bull knocks. Okay, whatever I make on bull knocks now, I could withdraw. So if I make 10,000, I could actually withdraw 10,000. Maybe I should take 5 contracts on bull knocks accounts 2 of them. It would really be hard to stop out. So the trade would have to work for, 7, 8 days. So, that's the difficult part. I don't want to go too heavy and then mess it up. I think $400 a day is going to be enough on bull locks. I make $400 a day for 10 days. That's $4,000 payout per account. So that's going to be $8,000. Ooh, but I got another account to 4,100. Is this account at payout already? Whoa. No, I just got a payout from this account. Well, today's day number 6. Today's what? Wednesday? Yeah, so see how that's how Bonlocks gets you. I'm on day 6 today, right? I'm already at payout numbers, but I got to trade till next Friday. And I might as well trade on this account. At least to get it to 5,000. So I'm going to trade it for actually full 10 days. I'm not going to flip. I'm not going to risk getting denied. I already had 3 payouts with Bonlocks. So I wonder when they put you live. Yeah, I already did that, Guy Ricks. I already did that. 4 contracts is when I'm already pushing, on the 50K accounts. On the 150K, yeah, I could probably do a little bit more. On the Apex accounts, I could pretty much do a little bit more. But one of my 150K Apex accounts is at 158,000. So I should be able to take out a full payout from this account. Soon. Actually, let me check how many days I'm on. I probably shouldn't check, but I'm going to forget. So I'm going to check because I'm going to forget anyway. Because once you start checking how many days you're on, how close you are to a payout, that's when it becomes, okay, so denied 11 days. Ooh, today, guys. Today, we're going to get a payout. Today's day number 19, and I got denied on day 11, so that's 8 days, right? I'm going to be up 10 grand in 4 days, 11 grand on the month. How is this possible? How is this so easy sometimes? And then some months, it seems impossible. Let me reach out to the guy on Take Profit Trader that I speak to. He does the affiliate stuff. When someone wins a giveaway, that's who I email. So let me see if he knows anything about that. Couple new PAs with 10 contracts. Yeah, that's the problem with that. They might reset. How much did you make? Have I done this? No, I've never done that. Gyrix, no, you could actually get your account reset. That's one rule where they could actually reset your account to the previous day's balance. That's a tough one. I don't know what to tell you. Because that's a tough one. I've seen them reset the account when you traded for 10 contracts. But oh man. All right, so went 2 for 2 on stream today. That's better than 0 for 2 like yesterday. It's my dad's birthday today, guys. So we do have to finish some of the topsoil stuff. We finished working yesterday at almost 9 p.m. Crazy amount of work. 18 yards, if you know what that is. A full truckload is 25 yards. Around 18 yards we moved by hand with 3 people. I'll tell you that water and beer tasted like heaven. And it really makes you appreciate when you have people come to your house and do work like that. Makes you appreciate that more. And it makes you appreciate trading that much more. I mean, sitting here for an hour making $2,000, let's say, even if it's $500 on take profit, it's crazy how ungrateful sometimes we are for the gains we get for the amount of work we do. And I had a message yesterday also, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, from a person I talked to, same person I mentioned earlier, how he's getting FOMO from being on Twitter and seeing all the big P&Ls. So I told him straight up, like, listen, number one, half those P&Ls are fake, right? They're just big P&Ls, but nothing matters but payouts, right? Daily P&L doesn't really matter if it's, not consistent, because you're going to blow up the accounts. A lot of those people do blow up accounts. Yes, they could get to a payout, and yes, that could be a strategy. If you want to get to a payout, let's say you want to make $200,000 a year, you're going to get 150K accounts, and you might blow, I don't know, $100,000 worth of accounts, right? But a full payout on the 150K account is 55,000 on Apex with 20 accounts. So you get, you do it all year and you get 20 accounts to a payout. Let's say 6 times. That's 300,000. And then you spend 100,000 on the accounts. Because you keep blowing, by your net profit 200,000. And there's people that are doing that. So you can't look at their P&L on a daily basis, because that's, their P&L is not consistent. Because if their P&L was consistent, they'll be making millions. So he was saying like he has FOMO and it's hard to stop trading, and then he blows up accounts. But he does well. He does pretty well. But yeah, it's crazy how sometimes it could seem so easy. Like for me right now, you guys might be looking at this like, oh my God, this is so easy. Like if you're new to my channel, you're like, oh my God, this is like the greatest thing ever. Small gains add up. It's easy to be consistent. But then you look at my March and you're like, wow, this is like crazy. Like in March, I was trading micros because I had to. I had no choice. The market was volatile. So I had a little bit of an excuse with the volatility. I couldn't really get used to it. and I just didn't do well. I mean, it was my worst month. I would say it was my worst month since starting trading futures in May May of 2023. I don't think I've had a bigger negative P&L than I did in March. And then April was solid. Second half of April. And then I went on to slump again. End of April. And then I took a week off from streaming and then boom. Just focused. Got it out of my system. Blew a bunch of accounts. Got it out of my system. And then I realized slow and steady is going to get me back to where I used to be. I might not make the most money daily, but I would argue that I make the most amount of money in the shortest period of time. If I want to, I could trade for 1 minute a day, right? 1 minute a day and make, $200,000, which is just not even like, when you say that, it just sounds like a scam. If I made a course, how to make $200,000 trading 1 minute a day, it'd sound like a big scam, but sometimes I have a hard time believing it, but I've done it in the past, right? I've done it in the past, so I know it's possible. What do you think happened? I think market definitely changed, obviously with tariffs. The opening range trade stopped working. Volatility was insane. I mean, we had 100-point candles. So everything combined, and I just couldn't find my groove. And I feel like every trader is going to go through that, and I'm going to go through it again this year. And I got to remember this is what we keep working for, right? Like, let's say, can't count too soon, but like, let's say I did get a $50,000 month this month, right? And I'm at like $150,000 in payouts in 6 months. And let's say I spent $20,000 on accounts or whatever. Even if I spend $50,000 on accounts, and I'm up $100,000 net after 6 months. That is still really, really crazy good. Like, again, as traders, as we watch the internet, Twitter, YouTube, and all those different social media platforms, we realize that we're kind of getting brainwashed, right? With the big P&L, we want this, we want that, we want to be like this person. It's hard to be satisfied as a trader when you watch other people do better than you. And this is why, like, I'm so big on trading is not a competition. So when someone wants to have a, trading competition for money, I'm like, what's the point of that? What is the point? If I'm making $150,000 and you're making $300,000, we're both winning, right? It's not like we're competing. It's not like if you make $300,000 and I make $150,000, my $150,000 is erased because you won, right? It's not like sports where in soccer, if you score 5 goals and I score 4 goals, my goals don't even count because I still lost. That's not how it works in trading. It doesn't matter what someone else is doing, and when someone else is doing bad, there's no reason to hate on them. That's why I like my Discord. We don't hate on each other like, oh, you should have used stop loss. Everyone knows they should have done something different or better when they blow up, but they need words of encouragement, not words of discouragement. Like, shitting on them when they're not doing well is really tough. And one of the reasons why I had to take a break from streaming earlier, was it May? I think it was first week of May, is because I was getting affected by the stream. Comments on stream were affecting me. Now you guys say go long, go short, I'll just laugh. Like, I won't even flinch. But when you're not doing well and people are telling you what to do, then you're like thinking, all right, maybe my short idea is not good. Everyone's saying to go long, or vice versa. So confidence has a big role in it as well. Doozy, that is the biggest misconception in trading, you know, especially prop firms, people that don't treat it as a business. And I see it all the time. There's two different. I'm done trading for the day, guys, by the way. I am gonna do a giveaway soon, and I'm gonna head out because I gotta get some work done. Like I said, that's why I jumped on that earlier on the stream. I took 2 trades and all my accounts are traded for the most part. But anyway, there's 2 sides to it, right? There's one person that's going to be like, oh, I want to trade properly and, you know, get ready for a real account because, you know, the way some people trade is not realistic for a self-funded account. And then you have the opposite end. People that, you know, they're not really showing their trading, but they'll hate on anyone that has high fees and blows a lot of accounts, even though they have a lot of payouts. You could have if you have $500,000 in payouts, but you spend $200,000 on the fees, they'll say you're terrible. Yet you made a doctor's salary. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, any business that makes $500,000 in sales with just $200,000 to start up in the first year. And remember, in trading, if you spend $200,000 on fees, 95% of the time is not you're putting up your own money, right? You're not taking your own money. All right, here's $200,000. I'm going to risk it all and try to get to $500,000. No, you're going to risk $1,000. You're going to get 5 accounts. You're going to get 4 accounts. You're going to try to get those to pay out. You might get, you know, you put $1,000 in, you might get a $2,000 payout back, right? All right, now you're net positive 1,000. So you're going to reinvest that, and then you're going to keep getting more payouts, and you're going to just start to slowly build up. You know, maybe you made $10,000 one month, spend $5,000 on the fees. Okay, you're 5,000 net positive. Okay, then you're going to get to 15,000. You know, from the remaining 5,000, and you're just gonna keep growing. So by the end of the year, maybe you made 500,000 and spent 200,000, and that's still a great year because you used the payout money to buy more accounts. Now, obviously, prop firms are gonna be cracking down on that kind of behavior because to spend $200,000 on fees is an absurd amount of money. I mean, you really have to blow so many accounts. Like I like Kyle. Damn good trading, but he spent over $105,000 already on fees this year. So he's on that pace. He's net negative. He's got $100,000 in payouts and he's net negative on, I don't think I spent $100,000 in 2 years. And I took out $500,000. After I get my payouts today, I might be crossing $500,000, guys. If I get any other Apex accounts to pay out today, I will be at $500,000. If I don't, I will be at 8,000, 8,500, 11,000. So I'll be like $2,000 away. So if I could get one more account to pay out today from Apex, I don't know if there's any. I have no idea. And I don't keep track. So that would be crazy. Kyle spent 200K in fees. No, he spent 105,000, I think he said this year. So yeah, he definitely spent over 200, including last year, but trading is extremely difficult. And now we're getting a clean breakout, guys. Now we're getting a clean breakout. See, we had double pullback here. See, I'm not paying attention, and the setups are so much cleaner than here. Look at this. First pullback, second pullback, you take a long, and boom. Versus here, first pullback, second pullback, I take a long, and I get through this chop, and then it goes. Just bad timing. But unfortunately, I was done trading for the day. Could have taken a trade on bull locks. Take profit trader, I am not taking. So if you're just, haven't heard this story, my goal is to make $500 a day on Take Profit Trader for the whole entire month. The only time I might not get a payout is if I do have a red day. I haven't decided what I'm going to do on the red day yet. Do I want to trade the other set of accounts that day, or do I just want to not trade that day and move on to the next day? So then maybe I'll miss some payouts. But I'm going to have 5 Take Profit Trader accounts, right? At payout. This one's going to be at payout on Friday. If I win tomorrow and Friday. So this will be at payout. So once it's at payout, any dollar I make, I could request a payout from that. So $300 a day gives you $600 payout, which gives you $500 net. That gives you $500 net after 20% split. So that's my goal. So let's say I'm trading 3 Take Profit Trader accounts, but I think I'm gonna just stick to 2. Once I'm done with this account being at safety net, I might just leave it alone and just wait. Or I can I have a couple options. I just thought about this one now. I could take 6 contracts on one of the 50K accounts, right? So that's like taking 2. So if the ORB works right away and doesn't go into any drawdown, I'll keep winning. And that's what's happening often. And that'll give me double the win. So it's like taking it on 2 accounts. But if I lose, I'm not risking 2 accounts. I'm only risking 1. I might do that. So instead of trading 3 accounts with Take Profit Trader, I'm going to still trade 2. Again, this one, where is it? That's Lucid. This one's still not at payout. So this payout this profit does not count yet. It's like doing an eval second time. But see how I'm taking my time? I'm not rushing this. I'm not trying to get to the safety net the first day, which is what I used to do. When I first got funded with Take Profit Trader, I wanted to get to the safety net in 1 or 2 days. Now I'm just taking my time. I'm kind of trying to do the right thing. And when you do the right thing, you get rewarded. Yeah, I like Kyle too. I'm just saying, I'm just giving him as an example for how fees can add up. But he blows accounts. Like, I don't even know how he's able to check out that quick. Checking out that many accounts, you know how much time you need to spend? I've been trading with Apex for 2 years, guys. I have not once passed 20 accounts in one shot. I have not once copy traded 20 evals at once. The most evals I've ever passed at once in one trade is probably 5. I don't know. I just could never trust myself to do 20 evals. Jade Cap, no. Jade Cap is different ball. I don't think Jade Cap's. I don't know how much money he spent on Apex, but it doesn't matter how much he spent. He could have spent 300, 400,000 and he made 2-something million. So it doesn't really matter. All right, guys, I'm going to do a giveaway. Let's do a $100 giveaway. I mean, I had a really good month. So let's do a $100 giveaway. We'll do it where you comment on yesterday's stream, okay? So we'll do it where you just make a comment on yesterday's stream and let me post the link. I think that's going to be better because it's going to clutter the stream otherwise. But guys, before I do this, the comment has to make sense. Okay, it has to do with P&L, consistency, mindset, whatever you like about the stream, not just great job or nicely done. Just be creative. Okay, we don't want YouTube to be thinking that we have bots. Don't be a bot. It's the best way to put it. We're gonna do the giveaway at oh man, it's gonna be a so it's my dad's birthday today. And Stanley Cup finals are starting today. So okay, but someone's got to tell me this. Why is my price different on NQ on NinjaTrader? Can someone tell me this? Like, what if I take a trade? Am I delayed here or what's happening? Yeah, I don't get this. How am I trading delayed? Tick chart versus time. No, look, the price is way different. What if I trade a eval? Is it gonna let me trade an eval here? Hold on, let me try a new eval with Tradeify. See if I'm gonna be actually able to trade the current price. Nope. See? This chart is wrong. I just got filled. And this is going up, but the price is actually going down. Anyone know what to do? I'm on NQ. Exit and join. Do you mean I have to like close NinjaTrader? Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna close NinjaTrader and hopefully come back to a green profit. But how do I save my workspace? I just erased my workspace. Jeez. I hate NinjaTrader. I went to click new and it just erased it. Well, let me tell you this much, guys. I'm not going to switch to NinjaTrader as a primary prop firm or platform, I should say, because it's way more annoying than but how am I red on the trade when I went long? Guys, how am I red on the trade when I went long? Oh, because it came back. Same now. 68. Still not the same. What the hell's going on? It's off by like 5 points, 6 points. Guys, to enter the giveaway, there's a link in the pinned comment. Make sure you leave a comment on the video. This is so weird. I feel like I'm trading a different. Where was this price yesterday? 69. What was the low today? 640. Yes, what is this? I am so confused. I'm about to blow this eval. Actually, I'm down only $300. I don't know what's going on, guys. I really don't. Oh well, not gonna worry about it. I did that already. ALP is my take profit trader code. It is my funded future. Well, my funded futures is connected as well. Let me disconnect. I think that was it. Because now the price is. Hold on. Tradeify. I don't know. Let me see. Is it now? Yeah, now it's good. Yeah, it was my funded futures. That was so strange. Why was my... That's why I blew my funded futures yesterday, guys. I knew something was off. But why would it not work? Come on, go. Break out. Break out. Thank you for whoever thank you for whoever brought that up. This is a Tradeify eval. See, when I disconnected my funded futures, you could see like what it did to the chart. Kind of ruined it. So let's see. Can we go to a tick chart? Yeah. Oh my God, Ninja Trader, I am so annoyed. You gotta get used to, man. You gotta get used to platforms. It's so difficult to use when you're used to one thing and the other one is the opposite. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's sending me delayed. I feel like that's the same issue that Take Profit Trader is having for some people. All right, make sure you guys leave a comment. Okay, leave a comment. I don't think Ninja is hard to use. It's just very complex, and you can obviously customize a lot more than QUANTOWER. I think NinjaTrader is way more powerful, therefore it's harder to use, obviously, right? It's more complex. Oh, this eval's not gonna work.
Order failed.
Order failed. How hard is it to switch QUANTOWER to a new computer? Very easy. Yep. If let's say you have your NinjaTrader set up perfectly on your computer and then you want to set it up on your laptop, it would be such a pain, you know, like copy trading. You can't use it on multiple computers. If you have any plugins, you know, like they have licenses, they can't be used on different computers. So it's like QUANTOWER, you log in and download, and it's all good to go. Is there a minimum time for scalps on Apex? No. Yep, you could definitely find a lot of indicators for Ninja. That's what I mean. It's very powerful. It's very customizable. It's not, you don't need full license on QUANTOWER. QUANTOWER, you should be paying $30 a month, and it should be one time, and then you should pay up front for 6 months. You save so much money. And you use my code, you get 10% off. But yes, Ninja is free. Well, then you got to pay for copy trader. So it's like for every computer you have. So if you only trade on one computer, then maybe it's fine. But I also feel like the charts move better on QUANTOWER. And also, you can only have one rhythmic connection on NinjaTrader. And on Apex, for example, Tradeovate accounts are way more expensive. The activation fee is way more expensive. So the savings you do on Rhythmic versus Tradeovate, I mean, you pay for a platform easily. Just one batch of accounts. Did I get my dad a gift? Yeah, I bought him a chainsaw. Because his was having issues. I bought him a chainsaw like 2 weeks ago already. I bought him like a professional one. Ah, he's been working like he was with me yesterday till 9 p.m. My brother-in-law came as well. Definitely a good workout, but man, I'm so mad. The top solid guy came after 5 o'clock. I thought he was not gonna come again. It was crazy. Still, yeah. It's hard to find dealers for that. So where I used to rent my my excavator and Bobcat, they have a dealer in the store, so it was pretty nice. I saw it and I was like, "Oh, Dad, let's go." I think my sister's buying him a pool cleaning robot. My dad has like a above ground pool. Is your list of accounts, what firm is the Lucid? Lucid Trading? What do they charge for rental? It depends. What, when, how long? It's not cheap. The big one, the big Bobcat I had for 2 days, I paid like $1,000 with delivery. Those things are so heavy you can't just, can't put it on the pickup truck like with the trailer. You need like a heavy duty pickup truck. I have to get it again when I start doing my backyard. I kind of regret starting the backyard because it's so bad. So basically how this is the timeline, right? So I cut trees because I wanted to plant new trees as a privacy fence. And I got pine trees that they've been there for a long time, and they've been brittle and breaking, and I had a lot of stumps that previous owners years ago cut, and just wanted to clean that up and do a fence, right, with trees. Then I decided to put trees in the back as well. And then when I found the guy that does the excavating for the stumps, I was like, oh, because I had some work done at the house in November in the front. So they dug up a hole to put in the tank, replace the tank, and they ruined the grass, right? So they ruined the grass. So I called them a few times to kind of come back and try to fix it. They never got back to me. So I was like, my friend in Montvale, New Jersey, which is like a pretty expensive area, he was doing a lot of work. He's been building his house for 5 years now. Very high end stuff. But he was doing his front lawn at the same time. And he's in the floral business, so he knows, shrubs and trees and all that and grass. So he was doing the same thing. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should regrade my front and do grass. It's like, yeah, sure. So I asked my guy that did the excavating if he could strip my front lawn, take off some of the topsoil so I could put new topsoil on and just kind of even it out. And then I ended up having a lot of dirt, right? So instead of paying to haul it away, I said, let's just dump it in the backyard. Because my backyard's level, but not really. So I said, let's just dump it in the backyard and eventually I'll level out the backyard. So now it's a mess in the backyard. And then driving the Bobcats back and forth, you ruin the grass, right? So now you got to fix it all up. So it's like now I understand why tree service companies don't take out the stumps. Because it makes a mess. The excavator is going to destroy your grass around the stumps. So they only grind them. So I had to find a guy with an excavator to take it out. So it's just been a rabbit hole. It started with just cutting down trees and planting trees. And now it's like I'm doing new grass. And I just got a text message from the sod person. And they're going to be here tomorrow at 7 a.m. I called a few tree companies and they all said they just grind them down. Couldn't find one tree service company that would excavate them. This eval is still holding on somehow. So live CPL. Oh, he did like a live stream? Where at? Yeah, grinding is not good because grinding will always keep your soil soft, and planting new trees is horrible. They're going to tip over. Oh, this eval is going to be destroyed. Can we open multiple Rhythmic accounts with that license? Yes. That's why I recommend that license. Because everything else on QUANTOWER, I don't think you need that much. I think it's more about the all right, guys. So let's see how many comments we have. So I'm done. I'm gonna check out here soon. See how many comments we got. At 36 comments, very high chance of winning. We have a Polish comment. I like that. All right, you got 2 minutes. I'm gonna pick the person for our giveaway. If you're just tuning in and you want to join a giveaway, you have 2 minutes. Make a comment on my live stream from yesterday. You're gonna buy Sierra charts. I don't think you can have multiple logins on Sierra chart. Can you? I don't think you can. No. Well, I got one more eval with Tradeify. If I fail that one, then I'm just gonna. This is a daily loss limit. I think. I don't know if this is a growth. Yes, that hit the daily loss limit. I have one more eval with Tradeify. If not, I am gonna just do straight to funded. Giveaway is here, guys. Make a comment. Leave a comment on the YouTube stream. I'm gonna pick a person from there. And I'm gonna do it very soon. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. 58 comments now. But some of these comments are not going to be qualified, guys. Just so you know. I said that earlier. I know I didn't repeat myself 10 times, but comments like nice content, that's not going to, I'm not going to pick you today, okay? Just so you know. That's a bot comment. We don't want bots, right? We don't want people, we don't want YouTube to think a good one. That's not going to work. Enjoy the stream. Not going to work. here again today. This is good. This is good. This actually makes sense. This is good. Good luck. Nah. I'm only going to pick someone that actually has a good comment. I said that at the beginning of the giveaway. I want this to be good. And hit the like button too, yeah. I'm definitely not a mentor, guys. Let's calm down a little bit. Victor. Nutty had a duck race. Oh, damn. No one told me. I would have entered. Which ORB is better? 15? 5 or 30? I don't do either or. I do 15 if anything. Today's 15-minute ORB trade for me would have worked again. If I would have taken the break of this candle here, I would have won. I could show you guys. Let's just, actually, no, it's tough to show. It's kind of hard to show. I'm going to try to do it, but it's not going to work because I'm using tick charts. But like, I'm going to show you yesterday. Yesterday's high at the opening range trade was here. Okay, so let's see if this would work. So goal is to take a quick scalp when it closes above the 15-minute high or low and take it above that candle. So here we close below, right? So it's only wicks above, so it doesn't count. This is the first candle that closes above, and if you take a long right there, it's a win, right? 26. We also have a two-legged pullback here. That's also nice, right? So I could even take a long right here and be the same. It would align together, basically. So it's two different. And I saw this, but I just started the stream yesterday, I think, and I missed it. Okay, so that's one. Let's go one more day. I've been watching this quite often. So 945 high. And 930 low. It's right here. Okay, so this is the open. So this is the low here. Again, it's harder to do it on tick charts than it is. Okay, my dad's here. I'm gonna do a giveaway and then we're gonna call it. But so we have a candle that closes below the 15-minute lows, right? So this is a 15-minute low, closes below it, and taking a short when it breaks that candle, I would do like a few ticks, maybe 3-4 ticks below it, so you don't get wicked in, and boom, works. That's 3 days in a row. It just worked, right? And remember, you need 8 trades to get to a big payout or get to a payout period. 8 days, 1 trade a day. And I just showed you 3 days of something that worked. And I could go back. Let's do one more. Let's do one more, see if that would work. Because again, I haven't been taking it. I've just been noticing it. I want to start taking this on a daily basis to see, because it's always different when you start taking it on a daily basis. 9:30 open. And then, so it's going to be a short, 9:45. Okay, so that's the low. So again, it would have worked. This is the first candle that closes below. So you take a short there, you go through a little bit of a drawdown, and you win. That's 4 days in a row. I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start doing it. Sean, it's the worst. That's why I'm only going to do on one account. I'm going to do on one account only. But I'm going to do it on the funded account. Did you log into Rhythmic first? You have to log into Rhythmic Trader Pro first. All right, guys, giveaway time, giveaway time. Because I got to go. My dad's here already. The birthday boy's here. See, he's even coming to help me on his birthday. I need to find a good comment picker tool. Right now it's... Let's see if this would work. Again, it's got to be a good comment. So let's see if this works. I don't know. I've never tried this one. All right. Pick random comment. There we go. Bruce Lee. Nicely done. Is he here? There he is. I couldn't tag you for some reason. Congrats to you. Send me an email with your PayPal or Venmo. Venmo's easier if you have. I don't have to log in. Congratulations to you. If I get approved on my payouts today with Apex, I will do another giveaway on Friday. Actually, no stream on Friday. So tomorrow's my last streaming day. So we'll do a giveaway tomorrow again. Maybe tomorrow I'll give away a Take Profit Trader 25K account. I was going to keep it for myself and start doing it so that way I have a backup. But maybe I'll give it away. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you all tomorrow Amazing day today again. I'm just gonna hold on. I'm just gonna flip my Tradeify account before I freaking forget. MNQ, Tradeify, funded. Okay, I just flipped for $1 loss on Tradeify. For a payout, first payout today with Tradeify. Let's hope it's good. Make sure I traded all my accounts, not trading those, not trading now. I could flip that one actually, bull knocks. Let me flip that. Let's flip one bull knocks account and really call it a day. I don't really need to flip it, but I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna risk this candle and then I'm gonna leave it. I'll come back at the close. Maybe I'll make $100 or something on the 1 micro if it keeps going up. Just kidding. That was a good joke. That was a good joke. There's something going on. Oof. Latency. Wait, did I not flip it? I did not even flip it. I lost on an account that... Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I lost on an account that I was green on. Sometimes I don't think. Okay, now I flipped it. All right, guys. Later. See you all tomorrow. Congrats to Bruce Lee on the giveaway. Gotta go. It's my dad's birthday, so gonna be doing some barbecue today and just gotta finish something at my house because I have new grass getting put in tomorrow. So hopefully I could stream. I know I can, but hopefully they don't need my help. I might be going in and out a little bit tomorrow to kind of, yeah. All right. See you. Thanks, guys.